Aloha. Hi, Pedro. Thank you very much for um, thank you very much for the resub. Really appreciate that. You are always a very faithful subscriber to our channel, so really appreciate that. Um, we haven't done the multi-stream on uh, Aloha Diz and Twitch at the same time, so um, it's a little different. And I'm not sure why. We do the podcast. We do, um, of course, some other things, but like the Disney games. But it's not quite working with STFC, and I can't figure out why. It could be that Stream Elements just updated their multi-stream. So I'm hoping it works. I have to check out the YouTube side, and so I apologize for the kind of janky introduction. But aloha, I'm Dr. Iron Chef, and welcome into Later Tonight. And we are going to do some STFC and see if this works. Like, one of the things I can't figure out is why is my game just so, like, it's not fitting on the screen correctly, which is, that's weird because I'm full screen and it should show up as full screen. So I'm gonna have to um, adjust this a little bit. Give me a second. Maybe we could do this. It's still not. Wow, that is so strange. It's still not how it's supposed to be. Oh, let's try a transition. I think that's the best I can do. So again, I apologize. We're doing stuff on the fly live, but welcome in to all of you. It is really later tonight. I took a nap. I was so exhausted from our 7-hour ArcFall stream yesterday, after doing 4 other streams over the weekend as well, that I just need to take a nap. So I took a nap when I got home and woke up, made dinner, and then it is like 2 o'clock in the morning and I should be going to sleep, but I get the feeling I'm going to be up for at least another hour and a half. And I need to get into the game because I really haven't played a lot. So, any of you can help, that'll be great. Yes, I know DJ's had some issues with YouTube, um, but and it could be, again, I had to delete some of the plugins for OBS, which is our streaming software, the main control thing. I'm going to check on the YouTube side right now to see if it's actually going. It looks like it's going. Um, and again, we haven't really done a lot of ads. We haven't done a lot of STFC gaming on YouTube. We did one time for the Streamiversary, but this is the first time for us just doing STFC. And there has been a lot more content on Aloha Diz YouTube channel as well. And so if maybe we'll start from the very beginning. We do play a game called Star Trek Fleet Command. It's about 6.5 years old, a little over 6.5 years old. And there's a big community, a very ʻOhana like community, probably one of the best gaming communities in the entire world. And that's our STFC community. As you can see, Pedro's here with us, and it's been a couple years now, Pedro, that you've stuck with us. And again, that's just something that's just very special. And again, we can't thank you enough. But yeah, we play this game, STFC. It is exciting for us this month because it is the Wrath of Khan arc, and we have not seen like this type of massive event since maybe the Next Generation came out. So if you are big fans of the movies, the Star Trek movies, probably if you were to take a poll, probably is the number one movie of all the movies. Although people will have their preferences, I understand that. I do like First Contact, and I go back and forth between First Contact and Wrath of Khan. We did watch it with Major Samo the other day, although I did take another nap. Speaking of naps, I did take another nap before Arcfall yesterday. So I was listening to it, but I wasn't really watching it. And it stands the test of time. And I was thinking in my head, would First Contact stand the test of time or not? Maybe. It's a really good movie, but I was surprised how good the flow and everything else of the movie went. Even though some people might think it's like a little on. Hi, Cake. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes, I'll do a posture check as well. Sharky will have to adjust a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, not the Macarena, but posture check as well. But yeah, welcome in, and thank you for redeeming some of our channel points. But yeah, so Wrath of Khan, First Contact. We kind of have some First Contact content in there with the Borg Queen, but this is the first time we're having the Ricardo Montalban version of Khan. Even though he's not an officer, he's a fleet commander. I think it's okay. If in one sense we're looking at Lorca all the time on our screens, so if he is in the number one slot, which might not be necessary, I don't see anything that requires him to be in the number one slot, although I could be wrong. I haven't, like I said, I was napping, I was at work, I was exhausted from the Arcfall shenanigans last night, and so we're trying to get into the game and pick things up. So if you're joining us, from all over the world, I know we have a lot of UK friends, and of course, East Coast is just waking up. Thanks for being here. Just really appreciate it. And we've been concentrating a lot on Aloha Diz, and we started just doing some videos on there about Star Trek Fleet Command, and people have been kind of viewing them and making comments. So I do appreciate it, and we'll do some more news. Khan is a PvP fleet commander. So what is the special ability? I was looking real quick, and again, this is where everyone can be helpful to me. We did go through the patch notes last night, but it didn't. I don't remember unless I missed it. It could have been because we were like loopy by that time. What is it this one over here? Oh, it is an active ability. Increases base critical damage against players when activated. So on-duty active ability. Yeah, so it'll be nice. We have been playing arenas a lot. And look at this, it's 120%. So that's actually really good because you have Odo and Troy who don't give out that much. It is... We're going to have to level them up and everything else. So yeah, very good. Animation here with Khan. That's pretty neat. See him in the whole thing. You can't really see it. Let me turn off the word. Well, yeah, I can't really show it. That's the thing with words on stream. It blocks off some of the screen. And usually the person is on the other side, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, so this active ability here is the one that we're looking at. Thanks for letting me know. I looked at it, but I guess it didn't stand out to me earlier. Thank you, Pedro. Hi, more DHT. How was your stream last night? I didn't get a chance to catch it. I was just kind of tired. So I watched a little bit and then got ready for bed, and then couldn't sleep. So I actually was up until maintenance was over. But good to see you. We tried our best to kind of split the raid last night between you and Ultravellico, but we couldn't quite get it right. I should have asked more people to kind of stay back and at least balance the rate a little bit. Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, we want to take care of all of the next gen people. So maybe next month we raid into you. maybe that's just how it's going to have to go. But we're trying to balance the thing, and we've even thought about how we do our arc falls and streams and whatnot to make sure that everyone gets an equal opportunity at it. And I think for Warp Drive 5, we kind of have gotten into a rotation, except for Tibbs. And we feel so bad. We want Tibbs to actually have a time. So I did ask him again today for the June arc. I think I'm scheduled, but I also made hotel reservations at Aulani. So that's going to be quite difficult because Arcfall is the first day of our stay there. So I don't know what we're going to do because I would have to get back by 5 p.m. The hotel, I mean, we can check into the hotel at 4. So that doesn't make much sense. I'm hoping Tibbs is willing to take it. Otherwise, I guess it could be Samo. Samo could take the arc fall. She's missed a few because she was sick and then she was on the cruise. So last month, April, April was her first time that she did it this year. So, all right. So eventually we'll get Khan. I did enjoy seeing this, that there is another slot for Fleet Commander that you can unlock. Right now it's $100, but we'll see if it actually becomes something that you can unlock free to play. They did it for one of the slots, so I don't know if it's a different token kind of thing. They are very specific by saying that it is number 3. And they have new tips here. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So did I miss it? Yeah, Fleet Commander slots. So it's a different type of icon or resource or whatnot. So I'm not sure how that quite works in terms of unlocking it, if it actually has to be this or if there's other ways. So yeah, so we'll see. We're gonna hold off on this for a bit. Has anyone unlocked Khan? Well, actually, my real question is, how long is it going to take to do free to play? Because okay, where am I now? So I did some grinding. I have no idea if I'm doing it right. I was in the 64 system. I did follow Jules Verne, Luke Crew kind of thing, where I just went Luke Crew and did a couple of runs already in different systems. 64 is kind of where we ended up at. And where are we on the whole shebang? So augment, wrong one. So even though we did a run, we did 68s, and then we did everything else. I don't think, see, we don't even have enough loot yet. So we're gonna have to make a few more runs just to do the 1 chest pull. The 2 chest pull right now, I think, is a little out of reach. But this one we can do a 1 chest pull. I think it's possible to do 2 chests on this one. Yeah. I only did this one so far, the uncommon. I probably need to go back down to the 40s and hit again. I only did the 1 chest pull. I did purchase one thing, which we can unlock now. But Mort, if you have any tips, again, I've just been trying. Okay, so this is the thing. Because we stay up so late on Monday nights going into Tuesday, it is a little difficult. Plus, I have my admin meetings like first thing in the morning on Tuesday, and which I have to run now. That it's almost like if I don't sleep right after we get done, it's a hard day. And even if I do sleep, actually, really, if I do sleep after we're done at 11 p.m. here, I'm kind of zonked for the next day. So I've been actually having a hard time keeping up with the arc, or at least getting into the groove of the arc the first day, because I'm just so exhausted from having an early meeting and then working all day and then coming home. So um so that's the thing for me. So I that's why I ask a lot of questions, because I like to study before I do anything drastic. But by the time I get home, or time I get a chance to do it, we're looking at the last like 8 hours of the day before reset, and sometimes I do mess up a little bit. So okay, so 40 and 50 can multi-ship it for common. Okay, so I did do that. I ran 2 ships, or 3 ships actually, in the 40s for for uncommon and common. You double pull the common chest and single pull the other chest. Okay, so that might be the plan. I did purchase the full unlock of the research thing, and I realized that it also is the same currency for the prime priority 1. So you can I actually unlocked one. Again, I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that or not. I unlocked one of the priority assignments, and we'll look at that in a little bit. And then that didn't take any things. I did purchase this one, the research efficiency, but I wonder if I need to unlock some more. I guess I don't have the currency to run more than one mission right now anyway. So, and how do you see, even like that, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, that's why I did. So I just purchased that. That's probably going to be one of the purchases. This could really end up being an expensive month, and I'm trying not to do anything unnecessary at this point. So for this, for sure, I knew I was going to get this one. I'm not quite sure. It takes, it only takes 200. There's a pack that gives away 200, but it's not. It's actually the research pack. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, should I purchase it before? Because this is the 19th. Should I purchase it before I do the research? Because what if it disappears? Does anyone know if it disappears once you do level 1 research? Because this is the pack you would need. Spock's Club, I think. And I'm surprised that they didn't do unless I'm missing it, they didn't do the pack for the things, the priority 1 assignments. Okay, you were supposed to unlock the first priority 1 ATA. Only priority 1 ATA is enough, as you need planetary starts. Okay, so unlocking 1 is okay for now. Is that what you're saying, Mort? Hi, Naz. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the game. So Mort is here helping me, which is great. And did my YouTube stream crash? No. It's in commercials. That's why it is. Okay. You need G6 so that waits. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because once I did the first mission, I went like, I don't have anything else. I don't have any things to start the next one. So why am I going to get the other ones? Okay. So if that's the case, very good. I'm guessing sometime during this month, if I choose to do a second or third assignment slot, that they'll have the packs, right? They gotta have the packs. But just in case, we'll do one level and then check the packs if it disappeared or not. Sometimes they disappear, sometimes they don't. Really hard to see. Okay, so we'll do the away teams. We'll do the research before we do any of the upgrades. So we'll do this one. Speed it up. Okay, so we have level 1, which is only 5%, but it goes up to 20 and then it goes up to 50, which is, not bad. So let's look at the packs and oh, it's still here. It's still here. So, there is, I think there's a little bit of a benefit to purchasing this. You get a little bit more parasteel and other resources, I think. Because the 6-star, 145, and then this one is, yeah, see, if you really wanted the 6-star and you wanted to, you could purchase it 5 times and you'll actually get more unrefined gas, because it's 145 here for 1 pack, and if you get 2 packs, that's 1,000 of the, I can't remember what they're called, the covert procurement particle. But you can also get 1,000 this way, but you also get a little bit more uncommon gas. So if you wanted to do 5 purchases instead of 2, or 5 purchases instead of 1, you come out a little ahead, which doesn't make any sense to me, but just go with it, I guess. I think that was a mistake, but I'm not gonna complain. I didn't want to have to do 5 purchases. So, all right, so we did level 1. Let's do level 2. I just want to get this out of the way, because once I start doing the research, I'm going to forget that I didn't do the efficiency. So we'll do number 2. There are 3 daily pulls for free. Free daily pulls of what are the 3 daily pulls more, and where are they? Okay, so that's level 2. And then we'll do, it could disappear after we do all of this, but again, it didn't disappear the first time, so I don't necessarily expect it to disappear. Okay, so now we have 50% of the increase to base cost efficiency for service awards, medals of honor, pioneer crests in the away team research tree. So hopefully that helps when we do like this now. So you can see, instead of 1,000, it's kind of hard to see. It's 667. So round it up. But regardless, it's a 50% decrease. All right. So at least it works. We know it works. There is a priority starter pack, a priority Sigma pack, and a priority standard assignments in the away teams. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So the first one is a priority starter pack. It's the other area near territory. Wait. See, I'm glad you're here. One, because it's late and I need it. Okay, so it's not research. Hi, Retro Fury. How are you doing? Again, any of you that have tips, I'm just trying to figure this out. It's not in research. Is it in the faction store? Okay. I haven't really looked through this too much. It's a lion store area. Okay. I might have pulled that then. Okay, let's make sure I got them, I guess. So let's claim all these. I ran out of the archive materials, so I didn't quite get the Fisha up. I should have done the Fisha first and then the Vor, but I wasn't really paying attention. Hi, Tacos Chemtech. Welcome into the stream. By the way, what time is it for all of you? It is like 2 a.m. over here. I'm just kind of curious. I'm usually not up this late. It is like we start at 11, sometimes 12, but it's 7:30 in Wisconsin. That's crazy. I'm just so out of it in terms of the time zones. All right. So I don't want to do the recruit because I want to make sure I have enough for upgrading the Fisha for mastery. Am I going to sleep today? Yeah. I probably will get a few hours before work. I'm guessing, I kind of want to just do an hour and a half at the max. We're already half an hour in, so if I go to sleep at 3:30, sometimes I do go to sleep that late for some reason. I'm one of those people. I'm not sure if you're like this too. I have a hard time sleeping once I get up. So it's very much a thing if, and it could be any time, right? If I take a nap and then I wake up, then it's like I can't really go back to sleep. Or if I go to sleep and then for some reason I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm up. So the hardest thing is when I'm playing STFC on the phone in my bed and Dr. Mom is, getting ready for bed. And then for some reason, I just fall asleep because we're grinding something or I'm just trying to wait for it to warp to another system and I fall asleep. And then I realize I got to finish my dailies or I got to finish my events before reset. I wake up and then I go and I start playing again. And then I can't go back to sleep after that. So I'm not sure. That's just one of those things. So I got to make sure I do all of my events before the morning reset. And my reset is 6 a.m. So there's no getting up and like finishing them off unless I wake up early because I usually don't wake up until like 6:15 and then I'm out the door like by 6:55. So, and that 6:15 is hitting the snooze bar a little bit. So getting out of bed sometimes is closer to 6:30. So there is really no time. I'm just trying to fill my water bottle, get my coffee, fill the kids' water bottles, and then get out the door to get to work. Brush your teeth and do your hair and makeup, I guess. So there really isn't much time in the morning unless I wake up. And it used to be I used to wake up at like 5:45 in the morning to make sure I got all my stuff done or to snipe someone at the auction. And that's one of the benefits of going to G6 is that I'm not worried about the auctions anymore. I used to win almost every single auction. If not all of them, I will at least win 2 a month when I was G4 and sometimes G5, but it was more G4 because I was like 50 for a year and a half. And I'll just upgrade jellies all the time to score points. So those days are long gone. And so I don't have to wake up early to worry about an auction. And I get sniped a lot too, but it's not the materials auction. It's like the other auctions. It's like the upgrade forbidden tech auction, but there's no officer shards usually in play for those kind of things. So I just don't worry, and it's a lot better for my health. I'm not waking up extra early to try to snipe somebody. And there will be you can almost hear it. You can almost hear it through Galaxy Chat, the collective groan when I would beat somebody, because they would post it in Galactic Chat, like, "Oh, Iron Chef got me again," kind of thing. So all good fun, very friendly server. So yeah, you never win it's just so hard. Yeah, it's just so hard. No, I did. I felt bad actually. But that actually was probably the most enjoyable, because I have, I mean, not that I have a lot of maxed officers, but let's look at the epics real quick. What did I do? Rarity. Okay. So there are some that I didn't necessarily get, but a lot of there's stories like Lorca. I won like 2 leaderboards, if not maybe 3 leaderboards. So I had Lorca max before transporter patterns became a thing. Or maybe I just got a few, but it was pretty close to being maxed. Where's the one I want to talk about? Why can't I see him? Where's TNG? Okay, Jean-Luc Picard. We're not quite maxed yet, but very hard to source officer. Do you guys remember that double leaderboard? Or I'm not sure if it was a cross-server leaderboard, where they gave away 360 shards instead of the 180, which was the unlock. So there was a leaderboard. I think it was cross-server, and that was the most shards I think ever given in a leaderboard. So 360 shards. You remember seeing first place? So I think I won like the regular leaderboard, and they had this crossover one with 360 shards. I won that one too. So it was good times. It's good times. And I thought that, I wouldn't enjoy the game as much if I leveled up. Wrong. I actually still enjoy it. It's just different. I can't compete in the leaderboards. I have to watch what we spend in terms of the materials now just to get the unlock. As you can see, I haven't unlocked a couple of them for some reason. Just not paying attention, I guess. But I think they're also a lot better on sourcing officers now than they were before. Did I have? Oh, I can promote Pike. Yeah, I must have pulled it and I didn't realize I went up to. I was at like 870 for a long time. So let's promote Pike. There we go. I'll do a couple levels, but I won't do it all. Okay. You're 10 short of the newest 7. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I think it'll be about 5 months. So you're looking at if we're following the same pattern, right? G7 is going to be November, right? Is it November, October? probably November. So it'll probably be November. And last time they took 5 months to go and split the leaderboard. I think it was 5 months, if not 6. So you're looking at like next year at this time, like April, May time frame where they're going to have a split in the leaderboard. So it's still like a year away, I think, to if you're in G6. So I'm sure it's killing you. Like when you don't have the unlock, it's like, at least if someone's unlocked, you can use them, right? It's not the most effective. Sometimes the captain's ability is like decent where the unlock provides you usefulness. But if you don't have it even unlocked, like I don't even have these officers unlocked, and it's been like months. Again, I don't know what they'll use them for because this is no state for the below deck and then hull breach. But I think I didn't worry about these because I don't know. I just don't think I worried about them. It's not a bad officer ability, but you do have to rank them up. And this was the one you can get the free one. I think I missed an event, so I didn't get either of them. So is this the one that's yeah, I can't remember. Does anyone use these officers on the bridge? Just curious. I'm gonna snooze that one more time. It's good if you hit them first, okay? Only below deck. What is the below deck? You're enjoying Ops 56. You're Ops 56 already? It seemed like you were just at Ops 50. Okay. You have to hit them first. Yeah. So, that's one of those things where, if you're G6 and you're not like the uber whales, then you're going to have a hard time with the leaderboards. Well, that makes sense because that's before the state applies. But then, so it's only the first round, right? Or it's the first shots. Unless your whatever state you're applying doesn't proc, then you get it twice. All right. Okay. So we have the research. Let's go and grind some more. We'll go up to the 64s, and so should I do 40s with multi-ship? Is that the plan at this point? So where am I going? There's a lot of people over here in 38. Yeah, so 64. We'll warp out there, and then group. Wait, did I put the right crew on? Yeah, I put Luke crew. Okay. Let's do. You can't get the Picard maneuver to work? Oh. And you're doing it the way that DJs showed it, or I mean, there's also these chasers are so slow. There's been sometimes where I haven't really even worried about doing the Picard maneuver. I just kind of took care of it by avoiding the chaser. A little bit more difficult with Kishara because you don't know where it's actually going to go. But I brought 2 ships in. One will get the chaser, one won't, which is kind of nice. If within like 5 seconds or so, can I do the? I brought it in here because I thought I did this earlier, where I just hit the. Why is it not showing up? It doesn't kill him. Oh shucks, it's only half. Okay, here's my chaser. Here's the thing. So as long as the Kishara is keeping it in the opposite direction, usually, even if it's close by, you can avoid it. Yeah. I think that's my chaser. Maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the chaser. Okay, so 40s doesn't work. Can I hit the hostiles with this ship? I can't really tell. Okay, this one has a chaser. What? Okay, what? Where is my chaser? Must be off screen. Oh, there it is. Okay, so as you can see, Cube doesn't quite respond correctly. So you're doing this, right? I mean, it's basically attack, or not attack, but recall, and then stop. Oop, almost didn't hit stop in time. That's what you're doing, right? Retro. It's go, recall, stop. Where's my chaser over here? Unless it didn't proc. So I was using the I think I was using Pike Moreau Anoraks for the 68s. I'll get like about 5 hits. But according to Jules Verne, punching down with Loot Crew is more lucrative. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trusting Jules Verne, who hasn't let us down yet. So I don't know if I can hit this. I don't even want to try. It's a 70. I must not have a chaser then for these. Let's just queue them up then. I've had pretty good success with the Kishara. I know people have had issues. If the hostile disappears, then I don't. It sometimes, doesn't work. But for the most part, it works. And I have 17, I guess, spots in the queue. So, so I was thinking, we're going to stream and all we're going to be doing is grinding, which is kind of where we ended up right now. So I apologize. Okay, we're down to 5 here in the queue. I am experiencing a little lag. I'm not quite sure why. Not that one. Okay, something happened here. See, that's where it broke. So I usually don't do the full 17 because if it breaks the queue, then I clicked all the extra for nothing. So yeah, see, it broke over there too. Oh, sometimes other people hit your chasers. That's yeah, I've done that. I've actually hit someone's chaser by mistake. Okay. You don't go for interceptor anymore. Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, that's a clear way to avoid them. Oh, see, I hit something. Unless I just ran out of stuff. Okay, so open up these chests. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we can open up one chest here. So is that what everyone's doing? They're just opening up one chest except for the common? Yeah, is that for these missions over here? 6,000? Is there anything we use it for afterwards? That was my question. Like, is there a purpose for it afterwards? You don't know how you're going to finish the missions this month? Oh, they're repeatable missions. Okay, got it. Okay. I still claim some of the Bajoran stuff, not as religiously as I used to. But I haven't done a Dominion Armada in quite a while. I gotta get back to that. Section 31. Anything? I haven't started the missions yet. Truth be told, I just been either grinding or trying to figure out how this thing works. So I just spend a lot of time going through stuff to try to figure out what is what, which is really bad on the first day because there's just not enough time, and I run out of time doing the other stuff that I should be doing. But I like to just make sure I know how things are working before I invest in anything, which, you know, I think it's good due diligence. It just takes a while. Okay, you should start them right away. Okay, so that means I need another. Are you talking one with the matrix diodes or the one that's actually in the augment faction store? Like this one. Matrix diodes. Okay. Then we will start those up. Hi, Ultravioletica. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm usually not on at this time. It's just sleep patterns off because of arcfall. Okay, so we'll claim this one. And it's a late night party for sure. Okay, we got both of the missions. So let's see what it is. I don't read the missions. I know Scribbler does. Okay, we're full. Not quite full, but we have some stuff. All right. Let's see if we can do some chest pulls with this. It's almost 3 a.m. Ultra. I gotta change this chat. Wait, hold on. It's so small.
Ultravetica has offered a Ho'okupu sub to Retro Fury 1. Mahalo for supporting the
I can't
ʻOhana.
remember what the setting is. Is this one? Edit layout? No. Thank you very much. Ultra. Why is... Okay. Retro, thank you for the 100 bits, and Ultra for the gifted 1 month sub to Retro. And we have a hype train. I appreciate that, both of you. Shark hype train, yes. I think, let's see, how do I increase the font on the chat? Okay, I'll have to figure this out afterwards. I had to reset the stream elements multi-stream, and but that shouldn't
Pedro
affect the
underscore
bits,
STFC
right?
has offered a Ho'okupu sub to Morg.
Users in chat,
Mahalo for
pop-up
supporting the
chat,
ʻOhana.
edit layout. No, it's not edit layout. That is so strange. Pedro, thank you for the gifting the 1 month sub to more DHD. You know, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but of course I've had cataract surgery, and I didn't. I think some people choose. It was only on the one of it's on my right eye, and I know some people get the
Gunner0108 is now following. Welcome to the
lens for
ʻOhana.
that, but I chose to keep it cleaner, I guess you would call it. Hi, Gunner. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome into the ʻOhana. So I just have the long distancing. I guess that's what you call it. So I can see far with the cataract lens, the cataract surgery lens. But my progressive lenses for my glasses, there's like the focal point for me to see the monitor is such a small area, and I have to tilt my head because it actually is higher on one eye as opposed to the other eye that didn't have the cataract surgery. So it's just a strange thing. So for me to see anything is almost like I have to tilt my head to a perfect location to get it. And that's just one of those things. Yeah, I can't figure out where my zoom is. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I don't know why I can't do that. I'll go to, I'm going to launch ground control. I actually shouldn't be just in the Twitch side, because there might be people on the YouTube side that's been saying stuff and I haven't really paid attention to that. I apologize. So, but if you're on the YouTube side, we're multi-streaming on Twitch as well. So that's why you don't see the chat, or you must be wondering who I'm talking to on the stream. They're mostly on the Twitch side as opposed to the YouTube side. So, okay, we'll leave it like this. I'll keep my control panel up as well. But thank you guys. I do appreciate the hype train. It is very much a nice thing for all of you to do. Oh, you what the hell? You didn't know I did both? Yeah. This is the first STFC stream that we're doing YouTube, except for like when we did a stream anniversary, and I think that was that 9 hours? I think we went 9 hours on that stream. So I was multi-streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, just playing some stuff, and then we went into Arcfall. And Arcfall is 7 hours, so I think I was on like a couple hours before. It might have been 10 hours. I gotta check. So, but yeah, we had our stream anniversary. Okay, so the ships are back. Let's look at our faction, and let's see if we can do a double pull on this. No, we're only at 1 million. Okay, so is the 40s the best place to get the uncommon? Is that what it is? We will pull one chest here, because that's a lot of loot. Did you get double pulls on everything, Moose? What? I'm sorry, I missed you coming in. I apologize. I try to be a nice shark. Try. Oh, this is so much better now. I can see the chat. Not rare and epic. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the 40s and let's see if we can get some more. We're at 1 million. I didn't have loot crew on the ships anyway, so. And 40s, right, is the best one for uncommon. Is that correct? That has the highest loot payout. You sit in the 48 system and beam hostiles. Oh. What level is your GS 31? Mine is not quite there, I think. Although, can I upgrade it? 50s are the best for uncommon. Okay, we'll go up to 50s. Yeah, I'm not ready to upgrade that yet. Okay, so we're here at 50. We'll just do a couple of runs. And I just gotta watch what as the ship fills up. Let's just use the Enterprise. I have 2 Enterprises. Did I tell you that? I built another one just for the SMS for what was the last SMS? Whatever the officer was. So I do have 2 maxed Enterprise D. And I guess 2 returns. I should get the Deredex next. Wait. Okay, so uncommon, is it 50 or 40? Or wait, common. I guess it's common. So common, 40 is the best for common. I'll go back to 40. Well, I need to get this too, so I'm here for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow you pull it? How often do you pull these? Is it every day? Again, things I'm learning. But yeah, everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. I was mentioning at the very beginning that it's 2 days. That it's so hard on the first day of the new arc because I'm just exhausted. I'm going to get hit, am I? Okay, that's not. Okay. And I do try to study everything before I do anything or invest anything. And that just takes a while. And there's not much time on the first day. And plus I'm tired. So I don't make the best decisions. Do I have loot chaos tech? I do have the loot chaos tech. But I don't have the rods to switch them out. Oh wait, no, that's not rods. The forbidden text. I do have it. Wait. Okay, we'll check it out. I think I do. I'm too lazy to do Picard maneuver. It got hit anyway. Okay. Chaos tech. Maybe I'll put that on the. Oops, wrong one. Do I have it? Which one is that? I haven't worried about loot in such a long time that I have to go back to that. Thought maker. Do I have thought maker? I might not. I do. Now this is increase the amount of resources your ship receives. Oh, okay. Let's equip that because we're going to have arenas for a while. Swap. All right. This extra 20% is an extra 20%. Okay, we will do Picard maneuver this time. Wait, I'm going to the 40s, right? Shucks. I do appreciate all of your help. That you know why? Because I don't have to think anything right now. It's wonderful. I will do a hydrate. I do have so. It's probably not the best thing to be drinking right now, but I do have some iced tea. But it's better than the very flat Mountain Dew that's on the table. It's a Baja Blast Mountain Dew. In a plastic cup that has a slight crack. So there is a little leakage. Okay. You know, if I don't hear within the next month, I am going to take the other energy drink offer. What I'm afraid of, which I gotta test this out, is when I did the application for the other, it probably is going to have to be less than a month because there's some products I want to promote on the other energy drink company. But when I did that application, I got an email confirmation that they got the application, and they said they'll get back to me within 48 hours. And sure enough, within 48 hours, they said, "Oh, you could be an ambassador." This the Ghost Energy one, or the Ghost Lifestyle one, there was no email confirmation, and it also said, "Do you have any other sponsorships?" So that's why I haven't accepted the other one, because I don't necessarily want the other one to interfere with it. So I haven't completed the whole thing. So I haven't taken any of the free swag or anything like that. But yeah, if you haven't heard, please keep it to yourselves. It's all within the ʻOhana here, because we don't want necessary Griffin and and DJs to know yet. But I did apply to be I'm not sure what it is, content creator, ambassador, something for Ghost Energy or whatever it's called, lifestyle. I think it's Ghost Lifestyle. The energy is just the Welch's canned thing, which might have been my problem. Influencer could be influencer, which might have been my problem because they asked like, "What is your favorite like drink?" or "What's your favorite flavor?" And I should have just put Welch's grape, but I put in Ghost Energy Welch's grape, which is the cans, but they're promoting more the powders. So it's a nutrition company. When I look at their website, they're all like bodybuilders. Well, not all bodybuilders, but a lot of them are big bodybuilders and whatnot, which doesn't fit into my profile at all. It fits into Moopsy's profile, which I want him to actually apply to. So it's not exactly what I thought it was. They have a small section with gamers. So it's and YouTubers and whatnot. So, but there's only like 60 something of these influencers, if you call them that. So it's a very small group. And on their website, they mostly promote like the powder energy drinks or protein or whatnot. No, someone else can take that title, Ultra Radical. I am probably not the nicest guy. So someone else is probably way nicer than me. You know, like they do humanitarian work. They like dig wells in the desert and provide, like, I don't know, like food and shelter for hundreds of people. Yeah. So I do have another one. It's actually Brothers like drink of choice. And we purchase a lot of those energy drinks, which is why I wouldn't mind taking the other one. But just for kicks, just for some giggles, I really want to get the Ghost Energy one. I think, and my whole thing is to just let Griffin and DJs know that I got the sponsorship for no other reason other than that. I have not well, okay, we did purchase, of all things, when we're at Disney World, we went to the Target there, and of course, what do we see? Ghost Energy drinks. So we did purchase some of those. Not bad, not bad at all. So, again, I wouldn't mind, either one. But if they don't get back to me, then there's nothing I can do. So they didn't give like the other energy company. They did give a deadline of when they would get back. This one, it was like, oh, if we have opportunities available, we'll contact you. Which could be like months down the line. So, what else did we sign up for? But so I think we'll wait a little while. We'll see how it goes if they do offer anything. And if not, oh well, no big loss. So thanks, Naz. I do appreciate it. Yeah, the Rogue Energy one. I looked into that as well, but that's not our thing either. Yeah, it would be super funny, and that's one of the reasons why I thought it was. It's good. It would be good content. And I have in my head my whole plan of how to actually, announce it just in case. So, um, but we're not there yet. I need my content creator code. But we do have a content creator code for Epic Games. So it is Aloha Diz if you play Fortnite or any of the Epic Games products. We do have code for, I mean, pretty much Aloha Diz is going to be the code because I don't think anyone else has that as their code. So we do have a code for this other energy drink company. And then, but, I haven't taken it yet because I'm waiting. I'm holding out for Ghost Energy. I hope they see a stream and see how serious we are about it. I actually should send them a clip of DJs because on their website, it does mention the CEO of how he gets trolled by like the CFO, and that's their thing, is trolling each other. So wouldn't this be the ultimate troll of Talking Trek if we did get it? I'm just saying it fits into their profile. It fits into their profile of what they're looking for. And it does say that they're looking for people behind the scenes, like who want to be seen, but they're not seen. I think Sharky fits into that really well. Because we probably do more stuff behind the scenes with STFC than we do in front of the camera. So it fits the Ghost brand. And that's why it's Ghost. The reason why they call themselves Ghosts is that they're like the people who are not seen, that want to be seen because we're all ghosts. So that's their whole brand. See, I learned their whole marketing stuff. How often have you heard that? Like, what is the purpose of ghosts? It's actually because they feel like those who aren't seen, they're ghosts, but they should be seen, and that's what they're trying to promote. So, thank you, more. That's very nice. I think that's one of the beautiful things about STFC is that we support each other, and we might have arguments, but it's the neatest community, the neatest gaming community I think in the entire world. I've never been a part of such a supportive community, and we have our things against the man, uh, but even that kind of rallies us together when there's issues with the game. So why am I using the non-Luke? Okay, let's go. So no, but I'm so proud of everybody. Like the whole concept of having like wall-to-wall content of STFC is coming to fruition. Like there are so many streamers out there that you can find content.
Mystic Leaf has rated
for
in with
most of the
7
day.
viewers.
It's not quite
Mahalo
24
for
hours
supporting
yet.
our channel.
That's
Raiders, Eiko
always
no
been
mai.
the dream.
Welcome
like
into our
you
stream.
turn on, or you log into Twitch. There's someone that's streaming the game that is part of the connected community. But we're getting close. I mean, it's whole different than it was 2 years ago. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'm Dr. Iron Chef, and thank you, Mystic Leaf. Let's give you a shout. I haven't, boy, that's how out of practice I am right now. I haven't even given anyone shout outs yet, and I should be doing that. So, Mystic Leaf does a lot of Pokemon stuff, and that's how brother watched, and so that's how I actually found Mystic Leaf as well. So. I can't even see my keyboard right now. Well, yeah, welcome to the stream, Raiders. We're a small streaming ʻOhana from Hawaii, and we do play STFC, and but we've been doing a lot of Disney content, so we're also multi-streaming on Aloha Diz. And right now we're playing Star Trek Fleet Command, which is the game that kind of started it all. But yeah, welcome in. Yeah, so eventually we will, pretty much did Arcfall all day. I was trying to get on after DJ went off, but I was too tired. I just couldn't get out of bed and turn on the computer. You know what? I gotta get rid of this chaser. It's gonna hit me. All right, so yes, 5th generation in Hawaii. My great grandmother came over in the late 1800s from Japan. One of the first 5 ships that came over, which are, I don't. And as you know, in Star Trek, we talk about the Kobayashi Maru, which kind of fits in with Ratha Khan, of course. So it was one of the 5 Marus that came over from Japan. So we've been here in Hawaii for, at least the family's been here for over 100 years. Yeah. Enjoy your streams, Mystic Leaf. I do appreciate. I didn't get a chance to see it tonight, but of course, but do enjoy your streams. And since we have the time, I'm going to miss somebody, I'm sure. So please make sure I get everybody. We do have Mord. Oh, I died. Okay. Not paying attention. And then this is one of the few times Falcon Paul is sleeping and not on a stream. We have Ultra Fedica, of course. Some of our Aussie streamers, APAC streamers. And of course, the HR Moose. Yeah. So make sure you follow them as well as along with Mystic Leaf. All right, let's see how we're doing on the loot. Yeah, it's been, I mean, okay, so Aloha Diz is going to celebrate its like 1 year anniversary in like a week. And we were pushing a lot of the Aloha Diz content, which had to be done because we had to prioritize getting everything set up for that because we had a 1 year deadline. Of course, we got a partner a couple months ago, so that was done. But then it was almost like I couldn't get out of the cycle of doing Aloha Diz content. But we're gonna try and balance it out a little bit more. And part of that is doing the STFC content on Aloha Diz on YouTube side. So that was kind of breaking the ice. Is like, is it going to work? Is it going to confuse people? And it probably is doing both. It probably is working, and it probably is confusing people. But it is what it is. It's content we're putting on the channel because we have we don't. The Dr. Iron Chef channel is non-existent pretty much on YouTube. So we're gonna just put the content on there. We're gonna do the streams here, including the STFC content, and then push it over to Aloha Diz. And I think that's just how it's going to work. It works. I mean, people have commented about it already, like in a very positive way. So it's okay. And everyone has been very supported as well. Hi, Tarpy. Yeah, content. There's just content on Aloha Diz. So it's good to see you, Tarpy. Thanks for coming in. Tarpy is like one of the smartest people I know. And so I do appreciate all the things she does for the community as well. So do you have you don't have a avatar, do you? Let's see. Oh, you do have an avatar. Of course, not streaming per se, but that is a pretty cool avatar. Maybe I gotta change it. Maybe I just gotta make it so it's not just that people are playing. I gotta make a shout out for those who are just coming in and are part of our community. So, yeah. So you might have noticed we did some Fortnite recently, and Tarpy was there because it's the Disney Star Wars content. So we might not do Fortnite as much on Aloha Diz because there's no natural connection. But there is a little pocket corner of Aloha Diz that is STFC content. But I get the feeling over the next couple of years there will be more Fortnite content just because Disney has invested like $1 billion into the Epic Games. So there's going to be a whole lot more stuff. So, hi Lightning Hawk, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. I guess it's good morning to all of you. It's good morning to me, but it's like super early morning for me as well. So, but yeah, going back to it, this is the dream of having like 24/7 STFC content, and next gen is just killing it. So you see a lot of the shout outs that we've done, they are the next gen season 1 and season 2 content creators. And they're just doing a fantastic job of bringing energy and like new innovative stuff to the streams. So we're very happy that they're all being successful in doing their thing, you know, and we support that as well. And so it's nice to see. It's nice to see the. I mean, it's crowded. It's getting a little crowded sometimes. There's a little overlap, but it's okay in terms of streams. There's crossing of the streams. Oh, do you like to fish, Tarpy? Is that why there's a fish? I'm just asking as a shark. Do you like to fish? And what type of fishing, if you do like to fish? I'm very curious. The fishes, because you can slap matters. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm sorry. Ads are going to start in like 34 minutes. Yeah, so okay, so let's go back and see if we have enough loot to do the double pull. I'm guessing not, because I haven't been really good at paying attention. We should be at about 2 million for the uncommons. Yeah, 2.4. Okay, we gotta go back 1, maybe 2 more times. Fish are friends, not food. That is true. That is true. They are friends. Am I full on this one too? I am full. Let's recall this. Okay, so if that's another 400,000, then yeah, we can do it. We can maybe do it in one run. Yeah, so we'll finish up the grinding. Yeah, we are kind of at our time limit too, so learn that from Bruce. Yes. Bruce went through therapy for that. Therapy's good. And we're in ads. All right.
Red Sox Night is now following. Welcome to the ʻOhana.
Oh, that'll be good. I haven't even looked at my raid out button. I did say hour half, and we're kind of at hour half. But I want to get this done. Oh yeah, I think I must have killed it. Yeah, it's working now, but I can take it off. Sometimes people play, sometimes people don't. So let me get too many screens. All right, there we go. No, if people are playing, then I keep it on. If not, I take it off. So thank you for thank you for pointing it out. That's how kind of, I mean, it is super early in the morning, so I'm not really paying attention as much as I'm used to doing. Huh, am I not following him? I thought I was following him. Maybe not. Okay. I drink and I know things. I don't drink, by the way. But welcome into the stream. Okay, let's see where we are. How much loot do I have? Okay, we're almost at 1 million. So I'm guessing like 4 more after this. We'll get up to 1.2. And we'll just do as many as we can. You looking forward to your new ship? Oh, the Pylum. Pylum is like one of the most awesome ships in the game. Yes, I think the rare 46s, the Pylum is the best ship. That was my favorite ship. I would use it more than the Newton or the Coronar. Was it the Coronar? Oh, you're really close if you only need 56 more blueprints. You'll get that really quick. Okay, are we there yet? Papa Smurf, are we there yet? 1.2. Yeah, okay, that should be enough. All right. Let's go to factions. You know, if you can get all 3, if you can afford it, then yeah, it's good. I had all 3. I use all 3 sometimes in Armadas, which doesn't make any sense unless you're trying to punch up. But okay, so uncommon or common, I'm sorry. We're at 2.9. We have 1.2. We're okay. We'll get to 4. And we'll warp home. And then we'll do a double pull. Can we do... We still haven't finished our missions, did we? We're going to get the Scimitar, just because it's a cool looking ship. And that's where our rep is heading. I think... I know the... whatever the Klingon ship is the most powerful. So we will probably switch over to that as a second ship. And then we will eventually also get the Enterprise E, just because we have to. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so we'll probably get the Scimitar first. I know it's a battleship and we have the cube, but that's where we're heading. I was on the Klingon path as first. I should have stuck to it, and I don't know. I just switched. I actually had more rep in Klingon, and I went back to the base just so I can build up the Romulan rep. But, oh well. You know, it is what it is. All right, so let's do our double pull, and yeah, we'll call it a night after that. All right, so we did our polls. Is there anything else we're planning to do? Am I planning? Yes, now that we have these efficiencies that are coming up, I was kind of waiting for the next round of efficiencies, and here we are in the Wrath of Khan arc with all of that. So you have the ship parts one, which is going to help with the epic, and then this is the one that's really interested in. So this is the material one, which is the Superior Reserve Station. Where's the other one? And this is the base cost efficiency. Oh, is this the same one? Wait. Materials. Is this the same thing, or am I just confused? Oh, this is just G6. This is G5. And so we get both of these combined. Yeah, they stack, I guess. That's what we're planning to do. And that will really help with us getting to 70. Do any of you know, Moose, you're here. Moopsy was saying that he had convinced Lube to go up to 69, and that he was trying to talk to you, and of course, Moopsy being Moopsy, he was trying to talk to you about sticking at 69 for you instead of going to 70. Did that conversation ever happen? Or is it just something that he was talking about? Because he really likes staying at 69 instead of going up to 70, I guess. If you're still here, Moose. If you're not, then of course you can't answer. But scope should change the way you travel in mirror just to factor in the cost of mirror. Yeah, mirrors. See, I always, the ADHD is strong. I always get to 2 systems away, and then I get distracted, and I wish there was an easier way to get to the destination in mirror. Oh, you were in 70 all along. He gave me heck when okay, so that did happen. Is there a reason why he said 69 instead of 70? I couldn't get that out of him. Because we're talking about his exploit that he has with solo armadas running multiple ships. Is that why, Tarpy? Is that? I mean, that could be why. Yeah, I have dyslexia. I have ADHD. It's the dyslexia is kind of like a superpower. Most. There are a lot of Fortune 500 CEOs that have some kind of learning disability, or as neurodivergent. So, but I think I consider that my superpower, and most people do, because extraordinary ability is to see things from a different perspective. Is actually a very powerful thing. So I do come up with crazy ideas sometimes, and it's hard to convince others if they don't have that ability, that superpower. But we eventually get to where we need to go. You put it in order. Yeah. So that will be a thing, right? Try to put everything in order. No. I mean, I will message Moopsy, and I'll have a conversation with him. So, and try to figure it out. He's trying to convince me to take a trip in August. So, is it August? It's August. So I gotta figure that one out. It's quite possible Warp Drive 5 gets together again, or at least 4 of us. Moopsy can be Cap Jesse. We'll see. Attention shark hyperactive disorder. Yes. I think that's probably that's probably a thing. Sharky does get out of control sometimes, and it's hard to rein him back in. Yeah, he just kind of does his own thing. Well, thank you for joining us. It's nice to see all of you. Again, I'm usually streaming when most people are sleeping, so it's a little bit later for me to stream. It's nice to see friends. It really is nice to see friends. Thanks for hanging out. I do really appreciate it. You are all family to us. Dr. Mom and I really appreciate all of you, and we can't thank you enough for being so kind to us as well. Let's okay, so who's on? I guess, how come I can't search? Let's same category. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I need to click the unfollow, that's why. Or the follow. Okay, Coulter is on, and we will go over there. I don't know why I'm not following, because I was pretty sure I was following. So, all right. Yeah, the community is super fun. Yeah, was I meant to be working this whole time?
Rubber.221 is now following.
Yes.
Welcome to the ʻOhana.
But yeah, we will see you later. We'll probably, again, I mean, we're scheduled for Friday. Ultra wants to do some Disney Speedstorm racing. By the way, we are going to eventually do this whole STFC Disney Speedstorm Racing Cup. So if you do have like a Switch or a Switch typey, if you have a Switch or, like a PC or Xbox, PlayStation, or even your phone, you can play Disney Speedstorm with us. It's kind of like Mario Kart with Disney characters. And definitely be on Saturday. Oh, we will definitely be streaming, because guess what? This weekend is my birthday. So we will actually be streaming a birthday stream this weekend. So, and of course it's Mother's Day. And I think we're streaming on Mother's Day. Dr. Mom said she wanted to stream on Mother's Day. So Shark Day. Yeah, so we'll probably be doing some stuff during the weekend. And then Pinky's birthday is the week after. So there might be some things. She wanted to do a few things, and we'll see. Okay, so the reason why she wants to do a few things is because finally, after all this time, she's been asking, she will turn 13, which means we can create her own accounts, because the terms of service, the ʻIʻula, or whatever you call it, allows for 13-year-olds to have their own accounts. And we've kind of stuck to the rules all this time, because that's what we do, because we don't like to break rules. So we stuck to the rules. She was under my account, but finally she can probably be under her own account. So we might do some stuff with that. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and we will raid out to Coulter. And we hope you have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the arc. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's a lot of grinding, but it's Wrath of Khan. Come on. And if you haven't done the memes in DJ's channel, please be sure to do some memes, so we can all get a good chuckle out of it as well. Yeah, we'll go over there. We'll see you real soon. Oh, hui ho.